Microphone. Oh, there it goes. Okay, mic's on now. What's going on, everybody? Mobius Y here. Time of recording this, it is Tuesday, January 30th. We're back at Stellaris Console Edition. This is going to be Chapter 8 of our playthrough with the Half-Lifer League. So let's get that game loaded back up. This is going to be the third last Stellaris Console Edition stream for quite some time. In case you missed it, I did post both on the main channel's community page, and I mentioned it quite a bit in the previous chapter. Once we finish this playthrough, whether we get wiped out or we make it through to the end of Chapter 10, that's going to be it for Stellaris Console Edition for quite some time, because I am horribly burnt out on the game to the point where I just straight up do not look forward to playing it or streaming it. And that's a big reason why there's been a lot of general inactivity, both on my Twitches and my YouTubes. Okay, so I do believe we built up a fleet that is hopefully enough to take down the Automated Dreadnought. Now the problem is, I don't think we have the buff from the curators. Can we talk to the curators? We cannot talk to the curators. We don't know where they are. Where are they? No, Marauder clans, yada yada yada. How have we not? Unbelievable. Okay, so who is it? Oops. No, go away. This is the artisan troop. And yeah, unfortunately, somehow we just have not encountered the curators. The curator enclave at all. I can't remember if they got taken out by the Grey Tempest or not, but we've straight up just not encountered them. So we're missing a 25% damage buff that we can buy from them, which really sucks. Professor Payne, what's up, buddy? Let's go ahead and get some energy back. We are in the negative on energy and consumer goods. I do believe we're working towards resolving that problem with consumer goods, but a big reason why we're in the negative on energy is because we have a big-ass fleet that is not docked at a starbase right now. This one is the one that's defending us from further incursions by the Grey Tempest. They're hanging out right at a starbase, which is fabuloso. But the fleet that's about to go take down, or take on, I should say, the Automated Dreadnought, is not sitting at a starbase. They're just sitting there ready and waiting. Alright, endless pursuit. We did a prospecting, and it doesn't matter. So whatever. This is a factory world, very good. We are getting more artisans here. Okay, so yeah. We are trying to mitigate our consumer goods problem. Steadily working towards that. Alright. I think we also have like several colony ships zipping around. Okay, so this starbase is fully upgraded to a citadel. It has all the nodules and all the modules and buildings that we want on it for the time being. I may work on getting some defense platforms for it eventually, because this is a very easy way for not just the Grey Tempest, but hostile empires to get into our territory. But we are working on colonizing a habitat here to turn into a fortress habitat and create an FTL inhibitor in this system. Alright. Gaming is about having fun. If you're not having fun, it ain't worth playing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not that I'm completely not having fun. Like, I do enjoy streaming and chatting with you guys, but I don't look forward to it, you know what I mean? I'd like that to change. I'm debating whether I just want to power stream the rest of this game so that we can jump to
research complete.
So that we can jump to just playing other games that I look forward to hopping online and streaming every day. I mean, I listed a big amount of games on my PC that I'd love to play, starting in February here and whatnot. because there's a bunch of them. And how do I word this? You know, when I struggle to just get over my eagerness to hop on and play, I mean, it really kills my desire to just play, period. Okay, here we go with a starbase. This science ship, you're just hanging out. I'm going to send you back to do I don't know what. 1 second. I need to double check what our science colonies are. Where are they? Get that science ship assisting research there. I think one of them is a habitat. Yes, partial recall. And you have a science ship assisting with research, so that's fine. We got research complete, resort worlds, very good. Let's go ahead and do penal colonies because we want to try and turn Ubliblugd. Where is it? There it is. Way down here. It is a size 7 Gaia world. Want to try to turn that into a penal colony. I don't think we'll be able to because we are below the minimum size requirement, I think, if memory serves. The other thing we need to do is we need to put a habitat here because there is teleportation. Well, there's a wormhole there. I don't know where it goes. We're getting refugees arriving. Apparently it's safe in our territory and everybody wants to be here. Alright.
Colonization in progress.
Okay, we just started colonizing something. Detroit. Oh, look at that. Don't think we'll see the option to turn it into a penal colony until A, we finish the technology, and B, it is fully colonized. Let's see here. What were we turning this into? I don't even remember. Maybe we're just going to make this a plain old industrial world? Or, I mean, it would be an okay energy producing world, I guess. I literally don't remember. Anyways, fleet. Move in and attack. Here we go. I think we have a good chance of taking this thing out. If our corvettes can get in there and just annihilate this thing's shields, I think we've got a really strong chance at eliminating this bad boy. We're going to want that science ship to make its way over here. Nope. Actually, we have one in Athuna already, so never mind. Let's move you back to Feral Star, because I do believe our homeworld is producing a hefty amount of science. Alright, Dreadnought. Excuse me.
Hostile fleet engaged.
There we go.
Colonization.
You see some long-range weapons. What is that thing doing? Oh my god! It just zotted one of our battleships. It's got an ion cannon now. What the hell? Alright. Take out its shields. And then the neutron launchers and tachyon lances will take it from there. Here we go. Come on. We've lost almost a third of our battleships already. Holy crap. We have lost a third of our battleships. We're going to be down to corvettes before too much longer. And the corvettes do not have good anti-hull weapons at all. Okay, we've lost like half of our battleships, and this thing's shields are still strong. We need to GTFO. Can we get out? 4, 3, 2. Damn, this is taking a while. 1. Okay, pause the game. Retreat. There we go. Ship's damaged 9. That's painful. God damn, we lost a lot of battleships. All but 4. Ouch. Alright, what else is happening? You finished building the starbase there where walled garden rests. Build these mining stations, and then I want you to zip over here and build a hyper relay, please. Then get another mining station up here. And what do we have for research? Penal colonies is done. Very good. Let's go ahead and increase our naval capacity a bit. I think that will help mitigate our energy losses with the large number of military ships. Part of the reason I watch you stream is because you generally seem to be having a good time playing, where some other streamers treat gaming too much like a job. Yeah, I mean, like, I this is not my job. Not, I mean, not yet. I don't think it ever will be at this rate, but whatever. And I do understand that it is a job for them. Yes, some people do this stuff as their livelihood. I work a full-time job. A separate full-time job. As much as I wouldn't mind doing online content, whether it's YouTube or streaming or both, probably both. As much as I would like to do that full-time, like, that's a ways away. And you know, the more time goes by, the less likely that's to happen, really. But still. Let's see. Tox Blue Balloon needs a new scientist. So you are getting psionics expert. Don't care. Custom AI assistant. Maybe you'll get another sapient AI assistant. Yeah, some people are doing it because they have to, which I totally understand. The grass is always greener on the other side, as they say. I will say that I would have significantly more fun doing this kind of thing for my livelihood than I would working my current job. That's for sure. I say it at work all the time. I want to go home. I hate being here. Yada yada yada. I am kind of half joking, but I mean I make decent for somebody. I live alone. I make decent enough money to support all my vices and my hobbies for living by myself, so I can't complain too much. So our energy is shooting back up into the positives because we took such a bad amount of losses in that fight. My God, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Zir's arms in the Etan Stellaris system. Okay, let's queue up a couple things. Starting with, how's about... Oh, do we... only have one building slot unlocked? Like, how is that a thing? Should be another one, I think. Alright, let's start with a robot assembly plant. Get a city district up and running while we're at it. Create penal colony. Planet size is greater than or equal to 15. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Let's go back to Vizier's arms. We're gonna have to rename to Detroit because it doesn't make sense.
Colonization in progress.
Can't make that our penal colony. It's too small. So we'll rename it. Ooh, what do we rename it? Well, let's rename it the House of Pain. Pain's House of Pain. There you go. Come to Pain's House of Pain, where the weather is actually really nice. We promise. Alright, we got a resolution that's about to pass. I don't even know what it is. Voting to enact resolution, moderate administrative sanctions. Okay. Minor military sanctions. Yeah, sure. I'm going to support this. Change council size to 4. Yeah, I'm okay with all of these. Charter of Workers' Rights. Yeah, sure. These are all fine. Oh boy, we have 5 colonies being developed right now. Or sorry, we have 5 worlds being colonized, I should say. 5 colonies being colonized. And 3 colonies under development and growth. Yikes. Okay, ugly outcome. Why do you have so much crime? I'll slap down a precinct house just for kicks. Resolution passed. We have the Mawir caretakers declaring us rivals. That's unfortunate. Professor Payne's House of Pleasure was also a nice place to live. Hotbed. We have unemployment here, so I think I need to build a couple more. Oh, no, I don't. I just need to open up some jobs. Let's go ahead and open up one of these entertainer jobs while we're at it. There we go. Shoot up those amenities, baby. And what else can we do? We'll slap down a couple more habitation districts, I guess. And recalled. You need upgrades. I think you can get another research district, that's for sure. How's our Ecumenopolis doing? No unemployment yet, but we're going to hit some, so let's go ahead and build another foundry archaeology. Now, why did these folks declare us rivals, I wonder? Everybody should be overwhelming to us. Let's find out. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Relative power. There we go. Overwhelming. Saigon Collective, Council of Yadra. This is a fallen empire, I do believe. I think. It is not. I thought they were a fallen empire. Huh. Shows what I know. Okay, and then the Kirim Foundation. These folks are overwhelming, and all of it is because of fleet power. Okay. My economic power is starting to catch up to a few people. How is it that some people's technology is so much higher than mine, though? That's crazy. Oh well, whatever. Yeah. Economic power is starting to kind of balance out and catch up to other empires, which is a good sign. Automated Dreadnought fucked your shit up. Yes, they did. They kicked our asses. Let's see what we have left. 4 battleships and 44 corvettes. That's unfortunate. I'm going to get you fellers to head over here and dock at that starbase that's there. Need to get some repairs. We can currently afford... Ooh. We are short a lot of alloys. So let's see if we can buy some. Scrounge some up. Scrounging up some energy. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of some of this. Come on now. There we go. They need a donation again? Okay, sure. Let's get another Ministry of Culture. Why not? And now I'm short the energy. That was not wise. That's okay. Alright, so which colony is this? Festivities Aftermath. Size 20. Okay. This looks like it's going to be another industrial world because, holy shit, you have next to nothing. Actually, we should make this our penal colony. It's size 20. Are any of these other worlds Ooh, hell! Yes! This is now Detroit. Yes. This is Detroit. There we go. Okay. So, what can we do on a penal colony? Penal colony modifier added, giving the following effects. Other Empire colonies lose 25% crime, but crime shoots up by plus 100% here. So basically, things that cause crime, the value basically doubles here. And it also gets bigger immigration pool just because we are sending our criminals here to this penal colony. We can't make this a resort world because it must be unspoiled by district and building development. Well, we've built some, so let's go ahead and slap that down. And now, I don't remember, I don't think we're restricted in what we can do here. It's just the crime on this world is absolutely bonkers now because of it. Let's see, can we remove this deep sinkhole? Yes, we can. Get rid of that. So I think I'm going to turn this into an energy-producing world. Which will help with the future of building bigger fleets and all that jazz. That will help mitigate the energy costs of maintaining our bigger fleets. And then, of course, we have Festivities Aftermath. Big, chunky planet. Not a lot of resource districts going on there. So we're just going to do industrial districts and get a bunch of consumer goods out of it. Now, of course, the other thing too is, are we repairing either of these ring sections? No, we are not. That's disappointing. We need 14,000 alloys to completely cover everything in the devastated anti-dreadnought fleet that got slapped around by the Automated Dreadnought. We now have Craven Justice, the Monboth system. Let's get a habitation district down. Hang on, I need to check something out. Hotbed. It does have a robot assembly plant. Okay, what about the other ones? They don't have. That's right, I did not put a gene clinic down because for the amenities, they will have entertainers from these leisure districts. So we'll start with a robot assembly plant and a... can we not do a shield generator? There it is. Okay, and then we'll do that, and then we'll slap down a couple strongholds. There we go. 1, 2, 3 for now. And we'll just let those build while the population develops. Gravitational analysis. That's excellent. I wanted to see that. Okay. All of these suck. I don't want any of these right now. Let's go ahead and grab flash coolant. Send all criminal scum to hell. Oh, even better. They're going to Detroit. Alright, it's been a long time since I've used a penal colony. Things like thrall worlds and resort worlds change what you can build on the world. Resort worlds do it quite a bit. You can only build like commercial districts or something. It's very restrictive. Whereas a penal colony, you can build it however you want still. Which is exactly what we're going to do. But we're also going to want an Autochthon monument. Just to make sure that we still have production of Unity by a chunk. Unlocks crystalline caverns here, eh? Vizier's Arms, 14 districts. Oh, and it's got 10 mining districts. Right. This is going to be a mining world. To planetary prospecting once we're done that city district. Insecure vault habitat complete. Awesome. Why did I put a habitat there? Oh, I think I know why. Because we have a wormhole there. And this needs to be a fortress habitat again. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Sure, this one? What are we going to call it? Simeon's Lodge, Shambling Telwave, Incurable Fault, Bagwell's Refuge, Wealth of Choice, Lucky Break, Downtread. Whoa. Big ol' lag spike. Break. Harsh Reality, yeah, sure. We have established the colony No Malice Intended. There we go. This is going to be a fortress world. So we'll start with a robot assembly plant. And let's get a habitation district down as well. We'll need a leisure district because we have no entertainers. Hell, Detroit, what's the difference? Not a huge amount, but one of them is more like Edmonton than the other. Oh, what is going on? Okay, so we're going to try to take on the Dreadnought again. I don't know what I'm going to do different this time. Maybe I'll just change out some of the weapons on... Ooh, I don't know. Maybe it just needs more Corvettes. Or I split the fleet up and I send the Corvettes in first. I think that needs to be what happens. Why are you a hydroponic station? We're supposed to be a fortress station. There we go. Okay, now Cybrex Alpha. Fimbleton's Recourse. What were we doing here? It's still being colonized. Alright. Good to know. Meanwhile, this world has no housing and no available jobs. That's not a good sign. So let's slap down a research segment to start things off. Alright, we're getting our ships to reinforce the fleet. Okay, so we still have plenty of room to grow on this world, especially with technicians. So that's a good sign. Why did I build the Hall of Judgment? No. I saw 1% crime. Oh my god! I need enforcers! Better build a Hall of Judgment! What is wrong with me? I demand a crime-free society! Okay. These consumer goods are becoming a problem faster than I would like. Okay, festivities, aftermath. Still just considered a colony. We need a robot assembly plant here. And a gene clinic. For a bit of amenities, but increased pop growth as well. And housing is down to 1, so a city district will give us some housing that will get us by for the time being. Very good. I'm going to try to take this sumbitch out again. This thing is so much stronger when you fight it than when you get it. It's really annoying. I can't believe this blasted thing has an ion cannon. That thing just eviscerated one of our guys. Straight up went boom, bye-bye battleship. And I was like, fuck! So here's a question. Should I build a Titan? It will take a very long time. And I do mean a very long time. Enemy shield hit points reduced. Let's see, what would be the best one? Reduced enemy shields. I think reduced enemy fire rate would be best. Yes. This'll work. Come on. Oh, did I say the design or no? I did. Okay, good. Because I kind of hit like the A and B button at the same time, and that's when it backed out finally. And I was like, what the hell? I hit the button 4 times, and then it backed out when I might possibly hit the B button to tell it, aha! Fuck you. You did this wrong. I love this. The name of this defense platform, Apprehensive Wimp. Okay, let's throw on some hyper shields. That's too many reactor boosters. Gross. Let's see. Regenerative hull tissue is actually quite a bit better now. Because it's got a percentage of hull and armor regen as opposed to a flat amount. Which is pretty good. Okay, so we'll get rid of this. Another auxiliary fire control, I think. And... huh. I want this to still be a light station. I think so. Like, my brain is telling me, yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it as is. What do we get? Geothermal vents, A. Ooh. Another generator district. Whoop-de-doo. Another set of generator districts, I should say. Huzzah! Stuff we don't need. Okay, did we prospect all of these new worlds? Good festivities aftermath. What about the...
Research.
Can't do the House of Pain yet, so whatever. Bugger off. What about Detroit? Did we prospect? We must have. And Law Haven? Doesn't look like it. Oh, hello. You are already building a segment to fix the housing problem, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and grab extraction patterns. That one. I'm not worried about getting the tech to build our own ring world because we're still a ways off from even repairing the one in Cybrex Alpha. Okay, I need to start thinking about a food world as well. Where can we do that? I wonder if I was going to do that on the second ring world segment. Or should I just do consumer goods there? House of Pain. Gaia World. Finally. Finished development. Let's get a robot assembly down. Robot assembly plant, excuse me. And a city district so that there's some housing there. This construction ship is just chilling, so I'm going to have it go build a couple hyper relays. I already have a hyper relay here, so yeah, I just need to build one in Alasia, and then we're good. Itan Stella A station, fully upgraded. Another nice shipyard. I do likes it. I do likes me some shipyards. That's where they build ships. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to check out that fleet. should be fully reinforced by now. Nope. Still waiting. What are we waiting on? Did I not say reinforce all? I did. Okay. Probably just waiting for some ships to regroup with it. Or are we? Yes, it's building. It's still building stuff. See, that's what I was wondering. Duh. All right, not much longer, and then we will have more ships pop out to try and reinforce the anti-dreadnought anti-fleet or whatever. I don't know what to call it because they got so badly stomped by that dreadnought. That was painful. I'd like to redesign them. But I don't know if I can do that. And then change their design to a completely different one without having to try to change the design of all the current battleships and whatnot. I basically would have to create a brand new design to supplement the current design or some such nonsense. Maybe I can still do that though if I create a battleship design that is strictly anti-shield, more or less, with a spinal mount, artillery core, and of course artillery stern. And what we have is we don't have Giga Cannons. How? Oh right, because I haven't upgraded coil guns. Whoops. Alright, well, that seems to be the short-term plan all of a sudden. Get some engineering research into coil guns. Do I even have that as an option? No. Son of a bitch. We have to finish a project before it'll re-roll those. So that means... oh, maybe I should just do Ring World. I've still got 19 months before this finishes, so if I do Ring World, 20 months, whatever. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll do the Ring World one, that'll get rid of it, it goes bye-bye, and maybe we just see coil gun upgrades, railgun upgrades from that point on, so we can get the Giga Cannon and kinetic artillery. Wouldn't that be nice? Build up a small contingent of battleships, even if it's only like 5, maybe 5 to 10. Maybe that will be enough. Between them, plus the tachyon lances and neutron launchers, and we have a bunch of corvettes with just a shield, the little shield stripping weapon. Maybe we can take down the Automated Dreadnought. We're going to suffer losses, though. We will suffer big losses. Big losses. Alright, the last ships that are being used to reinforce, to be built up and reinforce the fleet are constructing now. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's why we have so few building slots, is because of all this crap. I forgot about that. Let's get rid of the venomous insects first, because that's actually directly affecting happiness. And... tainted snowcaps. Sure. What else? Unpleasant atmosphere? Can't pick that one yet because we don't have enough energy. Could be because we're building up a fleet again.
Research complete.
Alright, what do we got? That's what I want to see. Increased naval capacity. Interstellar expansion wouldn't be too bad, increasing our starbase capacity, but we have a lot of starbases that are upgraded. Galactic markets, sure, that should be a quick one. What do we got? Zir's Arms revealed a bountiful plains. Well, that's terrible. +1 agriculture district. Terrible. terrible. That was terrible. Terrible. Complete dog shit. One of the worst thingambobbers that we could have prospected from that planet. From that world, I should say. What do we do here? What would we do here? Size 12 world. 8 mining districts. Alright. Thimbleton's recourse is finally colonized. Probably going to turn this into an agriculture thingy. Just because food is starting to become a problem and it's only going to get worse as time goes on. What do we got? Rich Mountain. What did that do? +3 max mining districts. Really? Okay. The House of Pain can now have 8 mining districts and nothing else. We're going to get rid of this city district, I think. That is too bad, because now we're only going to have 4 building slots. If I make this a mining world, which I can do, all of the districts are taken up by mining districts, but we are very, very restricted in what we have for building slots if I do that. It's pretty tempting, though. We could use a little bit additional mineral production. Not that we're going to get very much from this world, but I mean, more is more. I'll have to think on that. We'll see what happens. Still lacking 3,000 alloys for the next section, so... How are we doing in Law Haven? Did we fix that housing problem? Yes, we did. You know what we really need to fix? Consumer goods. We had consumer goods somewhere. Thought we had an industrial habitat or some bullshit. Endless pursuit. Let's go ahead and do another industrial district. Why don't we? Alright. That'll give us 2 more artisans, which won't be anywhere near enough. But each artisan on this world is currently producing about 13 consumer goods. Anywhere from 13.2 to 13.5, so that will help mitigate. With 2 more, that will help mitigate our bleeding of consumer goods. Ooh, the Great Manasura hierarchy has begun the construction of a vast long-range sensor array. Cool story, bro. Alright. This construction ship has finished doing all of its things. I love it. Build some hyper relays, baby. You are kind of almost done. No, not even almost. 2/5 of the way there. Oh boy. Oh, pardon me, just stretching. Oh, I feel like I really need to crack my back, but ooh. It is just refusing. Okay, where else? I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing a habitat somewhere. To turn into a fortress world. I think Sjoberg could really use a fortress habitat, but where the hell do I build it? I don't think I can. So what we want to do is try to grab control of the dubious abyss. That's going to be a little tricky, but I think we can take on these marauder factions, these marauder fleets. They look like pushovers, kind of. So if we did that, we take those out, we go to the dubious abyss, hold control of that, have our science ship and construction ship there immediately to gain control of it. Okay, we have a mining world. We have a bunch of worlds, actually, that are experiencing unemployment. It's kind of looking like we cannot do anything else about it on the homeworld, so we might just have to declare population controls and stop producing robots. Our stability is really good, so declaring population controls won't severely hurt it. That's fine. Or maybe we do this. Start doing this. Planetary Ascension. Ooh, that takes a lot of Unity to do, especially if you already have all of your traditions. Okay, so what else do I do on this world? I really don't want to just create more city districts, because that does nothing but spit out a bunch of clerks. We're getting 346 energy from trade right now. What is our trade policy? Ooh, easy. Wealth creation. Oh boy. So if I chop that in half, we're actually negative on energy right after that. That's painful. What I could start doing is using some of these bloody Unity ambitions, though. Will to power for more influence? I don't know about that. Naval capacity and ship upkeep. Monthly minerals, governing ethics. Yeah. Oh yeah, megastructures. Architectural renaissance. I forgot all about that. Starbase upgrade speed. Research speed and research alternatives. I think we'll do this one for the time being. This will absolutely hamper our production of Unity. Actually, no, it won't. It'll still be over 1,000. All right, that's not so bad. Really don't know what to do on some of these older worlds. Unfair advantage. You're ready for an upgrade? Holy crap! You have not had a system capital complex this whole time. Unbelievable. Alright. See, this is, honestly, the situation right now is a big reason why I like turning off the growth required scaling, or putting it, like, as low as possible.
Complete.
Because I'm really just not a fan of how, later on in the game. I understand why it's there. It's to prevent a massive amount of like slowdown and other problems that crops up in late game and whatnot. So it does help to combat that a bit by having larger empires with more pops have drastically reduced pop growth speed. And of course that gets more severe the higher your growth scaling, growth required scaling is. But personally, I'm not really a fan, because I want my big empires to, you know, have pops growing at the same rate they always have been, so that late game I still have colonies that can be useful and bring and give us resources and stuff like that. But that's just me. Call me crazy. I know everybody's different. Some people like reducing the growth required, like I do, and some people like cranking it up to kind of cause larger empires to hit a plateau a little sooner, if you know what I mean. Not to the point where it's completely impossible for them to keep growing, but it takes significantly longer than the smaller empires. So it kind of acts like a bit of a catch-up mechanic almost. Not quite. Building slots or habitability? We'll do both. Oh, I can't do both. Oops. But increasing the habitability. Well, it's already at 100%, so who cares? It'll be increased for other species, though. So that's fine.
Research complete.
Research complete. What did we research? The negotiations for appointing a new disinterested are underway. Surely somebody is already ruling. Agenda slave optimizations? Do we have slaves? I don't think we do. From the ranks, steep connection, scientific league, plus 10% research speed. Ooh, develop industry, but battleship focus. I like that one. Agenda fleet expansion, ship upkeep, ship build speed. Battleship build cost minus 20%. I can't get over that. That's just too good for now. Flash coolant, very good. Let's get gravitational analysis 2. Subdermal stimulation. Tracking implants. Creepy. Let's go ahead and do selected lineages for now. How are we doing? We must have a boatload of admirals, hey? No. Well, actually, sorry, we do. I didn't think we did, but I am on drugs, and we do. Alright, so once these ships regroup with our 5th Void Lurcher, which is in Ushbia, we'll want to prep to deal with the next Automated Dreadnought. We'll want to prep to deal with the Automated Dreadnought again. Maybe if I do split the fleet up and just send in the corvettes first, maybe that will be enough. We send the corvettes in to take the initial beating of the Automated Dreadnought's weapons so that we don't lose a battleship right off the hop to a fucking ion cannon blast. And then the battleships can move in after the fact and pop off way more ordnance before they start getting absolutely crapped on. I don't know. That's just my thought process. Not sure how it'll pan out. The other thing, too, is we're actually still bleeding consumer goods. And we've also started bleeding a bit of food. And energy is becoming a severe problem. What else are we going to do on this world? On Hordelmon's hideout, we can build so many city districts, upgrade so much shit, get so much cool stuff. Holy crap. Let's get some hyper entertainment forums here, shall we? Just for kicks. Because I don't really know what else to do there. Yeah, we'll slap down a couple city districts. Just to get the housing really up there. This is an alloy world. But we have done all we can to have this thing producing as many alloys as possible. So, we're going to have to do a couple other things from the looks of it. Alright. Somebody just died. Scientist something, whatever. We had a scientist that wasn't doing anything, just die on us. Okay, how was there a scientist that wasn't doing anything? Maybe they were the ruler. Okay, well, whatever. What do our sectors look like? I just realized. Sectors map mode. Well, you know what? Our sectors look fine. Okay, no they don't. We need this area over here made into a sector, and we need this area over here made into a sector, I think. Why are there a couple automatically made sectors? I don't understand. Bypass this hyperlanes empires. Cool. And how are we doing on our trade routes? I don't think we have to worry too... Like, piracy is still a problem right there in the corridor, as I'm calling it. But I don't really think there's much I can do about that. Yeah, because I have several bastions, citadels in that area, kind of. Let's go ahead and upgrade the one in Uskomia while we're at it. Seeing as how it's super cheap to upgrade our Corvette spam, yeah. I'm inclined to agree, dude. Ooh, wow. They still have the basic, super duper basic shields. Alright.
Research complete.
Get some crystal infused plating there. Save that ship design. Now we have some fleets to upgrade. Starting with this one. They're going to the Etan Stella station, and then these folks can move to Feral Star. Selected lineages, okay. Let's also go ahead and grab Fleet Management Procedures 2. This will make sure that we are no longer over our naval capacity for the time being. Oh, I should have done more than that. I should have also changed it so that instead of just energy siphons, there's like a laser or something on there. So 2 energy siphons plus a laser. Something like that. I don't know. This bloody Dreadnought sure has a lot of shields, this son of a bitch. I think you're right, though, Professor Payne. We might have to bring about Corvette spam in order to try to take down that Dreadnought. But I don't know. I kind of think what we'll do is, for now, we'll just we'll try it the way I said, with splitting up the one fleet. Instead of just all the battleships and corvettes in a single fleet that's moving together, I'll split this fleet up so that the battleships are in their own fleet and the corvettes are in their own fleet, and then maybe build like 5 more battleships with the kinetic artillery and giga cannons, like I said. But in order to do that, we need the correct engineering research. Coil guns, all that stuff. Torba Villain. In his first term in office, Governor General Torba Villain said he'd build 3 new mining stations. He built 0. In his second term in office, Governor General Torba Villain said he would build those same 4 mining stations. He built 0. We need radical change. Candidate Torba Jurg promises a groundbreaking new strategy to build 4 new research stations during their term in office. Oh man, I went back and watched a couple of Zenonians videos, because I haven't really been watching much of their stuff for quite some time, but I went back and got a little bit caught up, and God, they're still funny. I forget which one I watched recently that just had me chuckling. Oh, what the hell was it about? I can't even remember. I can't even afford this. So, no deal for now, motherfuckers. Let's go to the market really quick. How many... Ooh, that'll work. And we'll sell a few of these. Ooh. Sell a few of these. Monthly trade price. What are you talking about? What else can we get rid of? We can get rid of a few volatile motes, I think. That'll do. That's more than enough. Alright, back to the artisan troop. I'm still kind of choked that we never bought, or that we never came across the curators. Kinetic weapons, corvette spam, then battleships. Yeah, it's looking It's looking like that do be the play. Alright, so Feral Star is upgrading all these corvettes with, you know, better shields and shit. Stuff I could actually use. Stuff that might have made the fight against the Automated Dreadnought go a little bit better last time. Maybe. Quite possibly. I don't know. Ooh, Harsh Reality. I think this is a habitat? Yes. And it is over here in Meredith, which is where there's a wormhole, so it needs to be a fortress habitat. Alright, let's start with a robot assembly plant, as usual. Let's get a habitation district there, so that we have some housing, and a leisure district to get some entertainers, excuse me, that will provide some... Oh man, there's assembly wrong thing. There's assembly algorithms, which I'd very much like to grab, but we need kinetic weapons. Okay, 5th Void Lurcher. I am going to go ahead and transfer ships. How do I do this? Transfer ships, press A. Let's go ahead. This is probably easier. Battleship, 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 battleship. There we go. The rest should be corvettes. And looks like they're all corvettes. Sick. Excellent. Confoin. And then we've got 50 corvettes there and 15 battleships there. Okay, no leader here. Where's the leader? Where's the leader for the 6th Void Lurcher? Yes, an engineer. Okay, that's fine. Now, as for this one, we have lots of leaders already, so I just need to pick one that would be acceptable. Ooh, gale speed. Yes, gale speed is always nice. Increased evasion and sublight speed on a fleet of corvettes. Cannot complain. Okay, so let's just have them dock at Feral Star to reduce their energy consumption while they hang tight. Or not. That's fine too. Alright, we'll send them back to Uchbliwa. There we go. Or better yet, we'll keep the battleships back at Feral Star, rip the shield, then heavy artillery. Yeah. Okay. So how long for this? Oh, not very long at all. Okay, good.
Research complete.
Okay, research complete. Now, can we get... No. We need advanced rail guns, and then I think we get kinetic artillery and mega cannons. And then once we get those, we will have access to giga cannons and kinetic batteries. Or whatever they're called. I forget what the Tier 2 kinetic artillery is called. Harsh reality. We have unemployment here. Whatever. Don't care.
Construction complete.
Hail home. You are still experiencing some unemployment. There is really nothing I can do about that. Aside from resettling. Let's see. Who could use... How about ugly outcome? Ooh, you can get an upgrade to your habitat. Capital. There we go. Okay, there's plenty of room for more technicians here. So let's slap down a couple more reactor districts. And unemployment on Hail Home, we can resettle them to ugly outcome, wherever the hell it is. A most irritating envoy disappearances modifier? What the hell does this do? The Mawir Caretaker's envoy, Stock of Olive, has been exasperatingly tiresome in their efforts to represent Mawir Caretaker's interests in Hail Home. Right from their first arrival, they have shown unremitting hostility towards the executive committee, unleashing an almost constant barrage of objections to our policies and actions. So great an irritation have they been that few would weep to see the back of them, and we have heard whispers that a group of Half-Lifer League loyalists are plotting to expedite their demise. Allowing this scheme to succeed would certainly be convenient, but allowing foreign dignitaries to be assassinated in our realm might not be the best of looks. We lose diplomatic weight. Council of United Scientists protected our interest modifier added for 10 years, giving plus 15% in faction approval. The Mawir Caretaker's opinion of us gets drastically reduced, and then the envoy dies. We're gonna snuff out the plot, because I don't really like this. We are already kind of, sort of, not really on the brink of war, and I don't want to further antagonize them. Not right now. Alright, where were we sending them? Unfair advantage, I believe. There we go. That ought to do it. Comet sighted. Woohoo, we got some unity. Send that robot. What does it cost? It costs energy to resettle. Ooh, painful. I usually have at least one fleet of kinetic corvettes that go into rip shields and follow with big boomsticks. It usually works. Yeah. I'm in the same boat. I just like doing all energy weapons because usually at this late in the game, like I'm already doing physics repeatables, so flash coolant, focusing arrays, that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, I'm still getting some engineering and society research out of the way. So by the time I get those done, to the point where there's nothing but repeatables in those two bits, I'll usually have several tiers of focusing arrays and flash coolant. And energy weapons have an entire array of anti-shield and anti-armor and anti-hull weapons, so I just equip all of those. My corvettes have all the anti-shield weapons, the energy siphons to strip shields when they zip in there and go with their things. And then, of course, everything else tends to have anti-armor and anti-hull weaponry. So that when the corvettes strip them, then they just get absolutely battered by neutron launchers, tachyon lances, and you name it. Okay, humble beginnings. What else can we do here? You are experiencing unemployment. Let's get a hypercoms forum, shall we? Ooh, you need amenities, so never mind the hypercoms forum. Let's get you a Cyto Revitalization Center for now. That will increase the amenities by a little bit. But we will get a hypercoms forum. Why is this a hydroponics station? You need to be a fortress station. Okay, what else? To do the ship design, but we don't have the tech yet.
Research complete.
There we go. The timer's going so goddamn slow. I'm really not helping it by doing all this colonizing. There, kinetic battery and then kinetic artillery. And we also want the mega cannon. Which do I get first? Let's get kinetic battery first, because it's the lower cost one. It will research faster. Okay. These things do inflict less armor damage, but we have neutron launchers on everything else right now, so I think that'll be okay. And neutron launchers are 50% extra armor damage. So I think they will be able to balance each other out. It's really hammering those shields down that was the problem there. We didn't even... Stellaris AI being Stellaris AI. Yes, yes it is. Excuse me. Alright, so you have finished your hyper relay in this system. You can GTFO. What do I want you to do now? I would love to have some gateways, but we do not have enough production for that because we need a decent chunk of energy, not just alloys, in order to do gateways. Oh, I forgot all about Walled Garden over here. I kind of want to colonize it, but I don't think we can protect ourselves from a fallen empire right now. Not even close. Not even fucking close. Alright. Ugly outcome. Did you get the extra pops I sent that? No, I think I sent them to Unfair Advantage. Oh shit. That's the wrong place. Son of a gun. I sent them to the wrong place. Ugh! That is mildly upsetting. Ooh, I got another Ministry of Culture. That's right, I can slap that down here. Or can I? No, I can't. It doesn't already have one. So that's not the reason why. But I can do an auto curating vault. And then we'll do a cyto-revitalization center. Move the cyto-revitalization. We'll move the cyto-revitalization center to the top of the queue. Okay, what else do we have? I need to spend some energy here. Let's get rid of this rotten soil and poisonous algae. And then we can get rid of the 2 deep sinkholes. Yeah, we'll do both of these. Very good. Can't believe it's been an hour already and not a hell of a lot has happened. But I mean, the timer is going at kind of a crawl. I do have it on speed 2, but it does seem to go slightly faster that way. Keyword seen. We can try speed 3 for a bit. I mean, they seem roughly the same at this point. If not, speed 3 is kind of a tad slower because it's trying to think about more stuff more quickly, I guess. And then if we go speed 1, what does that look like? Very slow. I do still have to play Stellaris, but the micromanagement gets to be a bit annoying after mid-game. Yeah, I don't disagree. And my problem is that because I'm so focused in the mid-game, because I'm so focused on building up a massive economy, I completely forget that, hey, I could actually work towards building up a fleet now and start blowing shit up. But I never feel that my economy is good enough to support that because, well, I just need overwhelming force. And that's not always attainable. Okay, what are we running short of? We need some exotic gases. So let's go ahead and build an exotic gas refinery here so that we get this unemployed pop working, producing some strategic resources for us. Now, you have experienced unemployment. Ouch. Let's upgrade the Hyper Entertainment Forum. Let's cancel that, actually. Well, let's upgrade the Cyto-Revitalization Center instead. Why the Cyto-Revitalization Center? Well, the medical worker there will provide a small amount of additional amenities, but it will also increase the pop growth speed, which we desperately need across pretty much all of our planets. Overwhelming force is the best kind of force. Yep, there's no kill like overkill. Yeah, see, situations like this are why last year, whenever I was playing this off stream, which I'll admit wasn't a hell of a lot, but whenever I was playing it, I played on a small galaxy with no AI, just because I wanted to like build up an empire and then take on fallen empires if I had those on, or run around and explore the galaxy and have my empire so built up so well that eventually I got to the point where I can just be like, okay, stop all population growth on all the worlds and start to build up some fleet in preparation for the endgame crisis, because I just had so much, I would just have such a strong economy, and because there was nothing else in the galaxy to fight, I didn't have a strong military by that point. And then I would see my economy start to go in the pooper, and I would have to try to make up for it because I start building ships. As we know, building military ships, when they start flying around, they eat up alloys and energy for upkeep, especially energy. So the task was basically within 150 years or so, or 200 years, at semi-normal game speed, where the technology cost is like regular instead of sped up like we always do on these streamed games, and then have a crisis appear maybe 50 years early, maybe. But the goal would always be build up a good enough economy in the first 100 or so years that the next 50 years leading up to the crisis you can spend building up a military fleet to combat the crisis. That was kind of my MO last year. And yeah, it does get kind of like, if you're really not into that sort of thing, if you don't care for the micromanagement and just the economy building, like I do, because that's my favorite thing, is just building up a really good, really stable economy in the game. If that's really not your thing, then yeah, that kind of a setup will not interest you. You will not enjoy it at all. Because there's no interactivity with any AI empires. There's no diplomacy to engage in. There's no galactic community. There's nothing going on. Maybe fallen empires to take out. To try to anger and have them get pissed off at you. But, yeah. I won't lie that it's a very kind of stagnant way to play the game, because not a hell of a lot happens with no other empires in the game. Although it is kind of fun doing that small of a galaxy and having primitives set really high, and then you try to just like uplift a bajillion of them and see what happens from there, and then you kind of are the fallen empire because everybody else is still throwing rocks. Well, you have maybe not colonized the entire galaxy, but you have discovered and explored the entire galaxy. See, that's the thing, is another hard thing to do is it took me a while, but I was like, you know what? When I'm playing in these small galaxies, and really I only did that maybe half a dozen times. But it's like when playing in these small galaxies, I'm like, you know, I could just colonize the entire galaxy and have every planet be mine and just have a massive economy. But it's like, well, what's the point? Why do I need to be constantly growing when I'm already generating, I don't know, 6,000 alloys a month? I would rather build a massive military force and bully everyone else. Yeah, that is definitely more fun. That's what I'm getting at, is that for a lot of people, what I was doing, the way I just described it, would just not be fun. I would also prefer to do what you just suggested. I do it in a much more passive way, as I think we know through pretty much all my playthroughs. I kind of hang back, try to make sure everybody's happy enough that they don't go outright hostile towards me and wipe me out early or something like that. And then I just quietly build up my economy so that I can then build up a fleet so that I can then start stomping people. Or as you said, bullying them. And then, but yeah, like I said, it's a very stagnant way to play. And the way you describe it right there is, yeah, build up a massive fleet and then start bullying people. Absolutely. That's far more enjoyable. Okay. We do have some construction happening on the planets where there is unemployment. There's gene clinics coming online here. Okay. That's a start. How are we doing on the House of Pain? Let's go ahead and slap down some mining districts just to get some housing here, because this is like the only way we're going to get some. But we're also going to need gene clinics for some amenities. I like building up a massive fleet. I like having a massive fleet. I've just never really been able to play well enough in the early game in particular to be able to get a big fleet and go on the offensive within the first like 50 years. That's always been my shortcoming, is I'm not good at the early game of Stellaris. Okay, what is this construction ship doing? Absolutely fucking nothing. Why are you there, then? I don't understand. Okay, I need to do something about these consumer goods. Let's go ahead and sell some minerals. Buy a few consumer goods. That is just staunching the bleeding, really. We can sell some of these. And sell some of these. And then we can, yeah, we can buy a shitload. Alright, that's fine. Now the question is, do I want to set up an automatic trade? I don't think so. We just don't have the energy for it. I could sell minerals. Oh, hello. Admirable... sorry. I'm reading too far ahead. I'm reading Admiral Insufferable Naysayer, and I'm saying out loud, Admirable. Okay. Anyways, Admiral Insufferable Naysayer has drawn up plans for a major fleet exercise that will involve a substantial portion of our navy. The location she has chosen for these maneuvers is the Meredith system, which is close to the border of the Kirim Foundation. The Kirimian may see this as a major provocation, but if we cancel the exercise, our military will consider it a sign of weakness. After all, Meredith lies within our space. The Kirim Foundation has no right to tell us what we can or cannot do in our own backyard. Carry out the maneuvers as planned. Now, where is that? Meredith. Over there. Okay, so do we have any fleets nearby? No, not really. So how do we do that? Has a fleet with at least 1,600 fleet power in orbit. Okay, well, that should be easy. I think our fleet of 50... Well, one of our little fleet of corvettes can handle that, no problem. Let's go ahead and send our 15 cruisers to do that. Now then, where is it? Meredith, there you are. What the hell is this pathing? Ooh, the Gurite Nation is there. Okay, that's cool and all, but you are not going that way. No. Stop it. Get some help. Go this way. I know it's the longer way, but I don't care. This is why we have the Hyperlane Relay Network. And then you're going to go into orbit of harsh reality, like so. There we go. Yeah, it's only going to take them 52 days, so whatever. Oh, wait, that's moving to the Etan Stellar system. My mistake. So yeah, it's still going to take them a bit, but I don't want them to jump through here, only to discover that, yeah, despite the Gurite Nation having a presence there, fun fact, it's actually overtaken by the Great Tempest. And they've gotten their crap kicked in. So, you know. But you kind of have to manage the economy and keep your fleets parked until someone steps on your toes, at which point you whoop their ass and make them into your tributary. Exactly. Lost to bureaucracy. Due to a major clerical error, parts of House of Pain have fallen behind in infrastructure maintenance and accommodation services. The people live in rather bleak conditions and will not tolerate it for long. Remedying these problems will cost us time and effort. We have a strong community. Help them recover. We're authoritarian. This will give us 27,000 unity. Which sounds like a lot, but considering we had 227,000, kind of a drop in the bucket. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade some shit here. Ascension Tier 0, yes, let's upgrade. Let's upgrade again. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Research complete.
Another one. Another one. We're going to run out before too much longer. 47,000 for the next one. Another one. Yeah, we can't do it again. Planetary designation effects 225%. So, if we take a look, Empire Capital, stability plus 15, amenities plus 30, resources from jobs plus 30%. Love it. Gravitational analysis 2 is done. I like it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab flash coolant again. Increase the rate of fire on our energy weapons. Excellent. Okay. We were making this in agriculture one, weren't we? I think we were. There aren't nearly enough pops to really start filling out farmer jobs, though. I don't do vassals anymore, but I say, bitch, you're gonna pay me to not kill your entire population. Yeah. Vassals are a hassle. Wink. Tributaries are the way to go. Okay, gonna close off these clerks, because fuck you. I mean, more minerals from jobs, but we only have 6 mining districts on a size 20 world, so whatever. This is the world where we are going to try to create more consumer goods with industrial districts. But we're just holding off. We need more pops first. And it takes fucking forever to get pops right now. Can I... Yes, let's go ahead and apply this template to absolutely everybody, because it has fertile... Actually, no, let's not do that. Hang on. Let's go ahead and create a new template where it's just population growth. We'll get rid of the negative traits first, obviously. And then we can do fertile plus, where's rapid breeders? Not compatible with the fertile trait. Oh, that's painful. Okay, fine. Let's see. Increased habitability, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, hello. First contact with the Teth aliens. Don't know who those are. Food from jobs, minerals from jobs, energy from jobs, amenities, pop consumer goods upkeep, blah, 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 blah. Leader experience gain, unity from jobs, exotic metabolism. Oh. That's... yeah. That'll work. Exotic gas upkeep. Okay, that's fine, but... can we also add inorganic breath? Yes. So we can do that. Pre-planned growth increases pop growth speed. And elevated synapses. Excessive endurance, don't care. Incubators. And noxious. Okay. Pre-planned growth. There we go. So this is like full-on growth speed. Plus 30%. With another plus 30%. And another plus 25%. Sweet. Can we rename it? Interesting. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. Let's go ahead and apply this template to all of these ones. We don't want to replace the science ones, I don't think. Or do we? On second thought, I think we do. So this one, not the homeworld. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Basically, anywhere that is not a science world. Law Haven is a ring world. Well, let's go ahead and do that. It's a very new colony, so... yeah. What happened to... where is our science? Oh, partial recall. Right. Okay, but I don't care. Alright, this is done in 28 months. That's fine. Now then, where is this new alien? What are our envoys doing, I wonder? Ah, they're in the galactic community. I'm gonna have to move one of you now. Thank you. I don't think we even have a hell of a lot of diplomatic weight anyways, so whatever. Yeah, we're still in like the bottom half for diplomatic weight within the galactic community, so I don't care. All good. We're doing all right. Ooh, I can't believe it's been an hour and a half already. It feels like very little has really happened. I should go back and see what year it was in-game when we started this stream. I think only about 10 years have passed, honestly. Which is kind of depressing. Alright, endless pursuit. There is no way for us to increase your production of consumer goods, which is super unfortunate, so I think we're stuck. Just upgrading this to a hypercoms forum. Actually, sorry, we want a site of revitalization center. That will be enough to produce some additional amenities with medical workers. Get rid of the hypercoms forum, thank you. Where else? Hortelmon's hideout. We are capped out on miners here as well. Holy crap. 22 districts and 11 of them are mining districts. That's pretty pretty baller. Pretty badass, pretty baller. Alright, let's go ahead and do another exotic gas refinery. Because I think those are currently our weakest for strategic resource production. Or, sorry, rare. I keep calling them strategic resources. You'll have to forgive me. Supposedly, like, they're actually rare resources now, but I have always called them strategic resources because that's just what I'm used to. Keep looking, but use caution. I don't know what the problem is there. Whatever. Hotbed. What do we have here? We need more strongholds? No, we just need to open up another soldier job. We can upgrade this. Absolutely. Okay, how is our research going? 7 months left for extraction patterns. Okay. I really need the kinetic artillery and whatnot and the Giga Cannon. I really just need kinetic weapons because I want to outfit at least one group of ships with kinetic weapons. Ideally a battleship design to supplement our current battleship design. I could have built a Titan by now, probably. Oh well. Look at this bad boy. Focused arc emitters? Absolutely not. You want tachyon lances, baby. But you do want lasers in your medium slots because those are very good for dealing with smaller ships. Okay, all of this hull and armor regen makes my head hurt. Let's go ahead and do some crystal infused plating, shall we? Do you think we could just slap on more hyper shields? Absolutely. There we go. That's something. Whoa, what the? I lost control for a second there. Dang, game is taking a while to do stuff. Okay, what else can we slap on here? Auxiliary fire control? Not really. One of these adds a lot of shields. How many is that? 18,096. It's adding like 1,300. Jesus. Okay, so yeah, shield capacitor. That sounds pretty dope. Maybe just one regenerative hull tissue. So that it can regenerate, you know, its hull. Gosh dang, plus 10% shield hit points. And jumping those up by that much. That's cray-cray. Yeah, this isn't really meant for combat though. Ship weapons range plus 40%. Oh man, I should probably build a Juggernaut to help with the Automated Dreadnought. Combat computer carrier. Let's do artillery instead. Like so. Plus 40% ship weapons range. That's insane. I forgot all about that. Okay. Where can we build a juggernaut? The Feral Star Station. Whoop. There we go. 2,600 some odd days. I mean, that's only like 9 years from now or whatever. Issue special project. Drone study. Okay. We have not encountered drones previously? That's ridiculous. Do we have a fleet in orbit for these combat fleet maneuvers yet? Surely they're getting close by now. No, they are not. Disappointed. Giga cannons are pretty fucking cool. Automated Dreadnought will target it immediately. You know what? I am okay with that. So long as it lives long enough for our ships to get that 40% extra weapons range and get off a couple volleys before the Juggernaut explodes in space or whatever, I would be content. Alright, what do we want to do here? Cyto Revitalization Center. How's that sound? Yar! Har, 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 har. Okay. I'm just watching... I've been watching the internet absolutely explode over this Pal World game. And I'm just like, man, it's tempting to grab that. It's only in early access, so it's like 30 bucks Canadian. But at the same time, it's in early access, so that means, you know, buggy shit. That might annoy the crap out of me. So I'm like, I want to try it out, but at the same time, And I do have plans to do, like, I already have plans for what I want to do for streaming for the next little while here. And not only that, and, you know, mining drone work ethic, fascinating automatons. But I mean, not only that, it's like, do I really want to just jump on the bandwagon and also be playing that at the same time everybody else is? It does seem like a pretty cool kind of game, though. I remember how fun it was to play Ark Survival Evolved when that was getting uber popular in 2016 there. Me and some buddies jumping on it. And of course, it was always exciting to be playing it, and every like month or so there's new dinosaurs being added and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. This, that, and the other thing going on now. We got a bunch of new stuff. Yay. That was good times. Until I realized that that company was a bunch of pieces of shit. Yeah. Studio Wildcard lost my business. After, I don't even know how long it was. I'll just say it was very quickly they lost my business when I realized what they were all about. I was just like, nope, fuck you. You've already taken my money for the game, and then for the first expansion before you even released the game. The expansion wasn't even that enticing, and you're still not fixing problems that I've had with the game since it fucking launched. So fuck you. No more money from me. Hell no, no more playing the damn game for me, even. Alright, energy is becoming a problem. We have gotten one extra technician this whole time. Each technician is producing 17 energy credits, which is cray-cray, but eh. The only bandwagon I really had fun jumping on was Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Well, I mean, yeah, when Mass Effect 3 came out, whole bunch of people playing Mass Effect 3 single player and multiplayer. I largely liked it because a bunch of my my friends from Battlefield were also playing it, and we played the multiplayer demo in February that year, like around Valentine's Day, before the game even launched, and we played the crap out of that for the 2 weeks or so that it was available, and we were like, oh man, the actual multiplayer is going to be sick because there's going to be even more classes and species that you can play as, blah 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 blah. It was pretty sweet. I still hop on and play Mass Effect 3 in multiplayer now and again. I haven't touched it in a little while now, a couple months I think. I won't be able to off my Xbox because my online subscription, my Xbox, well, it's no longer Xbox Live Gold. I understand that. It's Game Pass Core or whatever. That expired just within the last week, actually. And I don't think I'm going to renew it for a while because I don't really play games online on my Xbox. Like I still have a couple gaming friends or gaming buddies on my Xbox, but like we don't really play anything together anymore. And then those that I do game with or did know off of Xbox, I play some things on the PC now. Like actually one person I know that I've been playing with for like 9 years. Jump on Baldur's Gate 3 once in a while. I got a few friends that are kind of like that. Now. We instead jumped, rather than playing anything on the Xbox, because the only games that we could play together on the Xbox is old stuff that neither of us really wants to play together, anyways. And it's like, want to play Baldur's Gate 3 instead? Ooh, hello. Somebody got the corrupt trait. That does not make me happy. Well, I guess we're getting rid of a governor. Alright. Leaders. Recruit new leader. We got an intellectual, I see. Let's grab one of those. Do I even have slaves in my empire? Retired fleet officer. Yes. Definitely want one of those. Making ships cheaper. Alright. Now, what do they do? Build speed increased by 20%. Build cost reduced by 10%. So that plus the battleship focus will make our battleships quite a bit cheaper. And I don't think I'm even going to be able to get mega cannons this stream because it's just taking so long for time to pass, coupled with how long it's taking us to do a single research project. In my humble opinion, Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was the most fun I ever had online, mostly because the community wasn't toxic. No, it was largely individual players that were dickbags. Like just no-name people who thought that they understood how the game works, and they had no idea how it works. I've come across plenty of those. Dismiss this piece of shit. Get out of here. Let's see here. Haven Lair. We are experiencing unemployment on our Achemonopolis. This upsets me. Alright, we're going to do a Foundry Arcology first so that we can get more monthly alloys. Once all those metallurgist jobs are filled in, the next time we need to solve unemployment, we're going to do a hyper entertainment forum because our amenities will be very low and we will need to increase them. Consumer goods are becoming more and more of a problem as time goes on. Jesus. There's just no solving that, is there? Alright, we have a boatload of alloys. It is high time that I go to Cybrix Alpha and queue up another ring section being repaired. Admiral Pitiful and Unbowed is available for assignment. I see. Showed a great deal of promise during the ongoing fleet in the Meredith system. The young officers displayed initiative along with considerable leadership abilities, and the Admiralty has seen fit to immediately promote her to flag rank. Alright, cool. What does she have? Oh, holy shit! Gale speed and aggressive. That's insane. All right, we're gonna. Where is it? This one. 50 Corvettes here. You are now getting that one. Haha. Gale speed and aggressive. I like that. That's awesome.
Research complete.
A lot of the people on my Xbox friend list are random people I met playing Mass Effect 3. That's fair. Honestly, a bunch of people on my friends list, yeah, it's people that I met through Mass Effect 3 in some way, shape, or form. But let's see. I need to go through my friends list. There's a bunch of people that I need to remove because we just don't even talk or play together anymore. So, anyways, I've still got old friends from back when I was playing fucking Halo 2 and Halo 3. That's almost 20 years ago now, for fuck's sake. But yeah, like I've still got my old buddies that I played Battlefield with in like 2010, 2011. Was it 2009? No, 2009 we were playing Call of Duty together because, you know, Modern Warfare 2. And then Bad Company 2 came out in 2010. And that was only about a year and a half before Battlefield 3 came out. And then we played that throughout most of 2011, and then Mass Effect 3 came out in 2012, and I played that throughout most of 2012 along with some single-player games. And there was the odd other game that I would dabble in. And I would try to jump back in some multiplayer like Battlefield or something with my old buddies. Wasn't always the case. One thing I kind of really want to do is go back and play the original Gears of War trilogy, and then play Gears of War 4 and 5, because I actually have not played through those two games, and I've gotten both of them for free. That might be something that I stream somewhere down the line. I have to find my my old discs for the first 3 Gears of War games, though, and I think I would need to renew my Xbox Live Game Pass Core subscription because I am 99% certain that I got Gears 4 and 5 for free through the Games with Gold thingamabobber. Okay, we have a lot of housing here, but seeing as how I've hardly built anything else here for like Unity or science production or anything like that, I think I'll just slap down another
Special project complete.
Maneuvers concluded. Ship fire rate plus 10%. Okay. So yeah, I really should get some supplementary ships online to go after the Automated Dreadnought, because now is the time to do it with that temporary buff going on. Okay, so we're going to build a synthetic crystal plant here. Might start opening up these clerk jobs after that, because I mean, like, what else do we do here? Jesus, 55,000 for the next Ascension tier. That's painful. Okay, I think the cap is Unity can be spent to increase the planetary ascension tier of a colony, which increases the effects of the planet's colony designation and reduces the planet's effects on empire size. Planets can be ascended multiple times based on the number of ascension perks you have unlocked, and increases in cost based on the cumulative number of ascension tiers in your empire. Unlocking all ascension perks increases the planetary ascension cap by an additional 4. Okay, so it is only like 10. I gave up on COD a long time ago. Oh yeah, me too. I played Modern Warfare 2, and like that was fun to jump on. Oh Jesus, I paused the game, didn't even realize. That was fun to jump on and play with friends initially, but it very quickly let's see. The Kieran Foundation objects in the strongest possible terms to the provocative military exercise currently being held in the Meredith system by Half-Life or naval units. To stage fleet maneuvers on such an unprecedented scale so close to our borders can only be construed as a thinly veiled threat. Our own forces have been placed on maximum alert, and our fleet commanders have been instructed to respond to any border violations with overwhelming force. Our diplomats will smooth things over. Stick with that. We're done our fucking fleet maneuvers, though, so, like, what are you crying about? Let's move the fleets to the Singularity here. Alright, I'm going to let them travel through the L gate just to see what happens. Because if the who's a what's-its... They're Gerbit. Oh, no, they lost control of that area now. Oh, jeez. Okay, so definitely don't go there, then. Good times. Go this way. Yeah, like, honestly, Call of Duty 4 really got me into Call of Duty. In particular, like, the online multiplayer and whatnot. Just as my interest in Halo 3 was, like, kind of starting to fizzle out a little bit. I still loved Halo 3, but it was like, I kind of need something else. There were several reasons why I was falling out of favor with Halo 3. Mostly personal stuff, which, looking back, was really stupid. We need amenities here, so I'm going to upgrade this site a revitalization center. But yeah, I had a buddy that I'd been playing Halo with since Halo 2, I think, a little bit. Actually, no, I didn't. I only just started playing with him in Halo 3 a little bit, but he got me into Call of Duty 4. And then, of course, Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2009, which by that point I had already been living in a rental fourplex with my best buddy for about a year. And we lived together and, you know, played some Xbox together at the time. I'm pretty sure I've gone over this. Some people might remember me babbling about this before. But yeah, we both played some of the same games together. Not all the time, but like when we were at home together and getting high and eating snack food the whole time. And it was like, yeah, let's play some COD 4 together. And we'd play... of course, we had our own separate friends groups that we'd play other stuff with. But we'd occasionally play like COD 4 together. And then we were really looking forward to Modern Warfare 2 throughout 2009. That came out. We played that quite a bit for a couple months. And then, of course, in early 2010, Mass Effect 2 also came out, so I'm playing that in single player. And I don't remember what else I was playing. I think I was just playing like the Magic arcade games with like one or two buddies who also enjoyed it. Mostly the one guy, because our two work schedules kind of aligned. So we'd hop on and either and play Magic if I didn't feel like getting pissed off at Call of Duty. Or I'd play Mass Effect 2 if I just wanted to be left alone. Occasionally I was hopping on and playing Gears as well, like Gears 2, I think. Was I? Yeah, a little bit. Battlefield 5 was pretty fun for a while. I stopped after 3. And I didn't even play 3 a hell of a lot with all the different expansions that came out. Like the last time that I was really big on Battlefield 3, it was already like not long after the Back to Karkand expansion, like the first expansion. I had all gold sniper rifles. I was a damn good sniper if I do say so myself. Yeah, everybody says that. Everybody fucking says that, though, is the problem. I was fucking stellar with the sniper rifle in Halo. I was our group's designated sniper rifle guy in Halo 2 and in particular Halo 3. I wish I was just saying that, I wish I could back that up with the statistics on my account, but seeing as how the Xbox 360 Halo game servers are gone now, as of a couple years ago. Doesn't fucking matter anymore. And I'm quite certain that you still cannot bring up... I'm quite certain that you also cannot bring up like player stats or anything anymore. I don't know. I'd have to actually check, but whatever. Because if you checked on, I actually had, well, I had 2 accounts. This account was actually my secondary account for Halo 3, and then my main account got banned in 2010 in May. Again, I've said all this before. Not unfair advantage. We need to go to ugly outcome. There it is. That's the one. But yeah, both my main account and my secondary account for Halo 3, my top 2 weapons of death in order, the battle rifle and the sniper rifle, and both of those accounted for like 60% of my kills on all of my accounts. Whereas you check out most people, like, no word of a lie, you check out most people's accounts, and it was assault rifle and melee, because assault rifle is the weapon that you started with, and, you know, melee was kind of a really powerful, really easy fallback. Okay, can't get the next tier of kinetic artillery or giga cannon. That is most unfortunate. But I could still go to the ship designer and start with the battleship design that we want. Why are you going to carrier automatically? That is some horse shit. Spinal mount bow, artillery core, and artillery stern. I've often thought about getting back into Halo. I don't doubt for a second that I will never be as good as I was fucking, what is that, 15 years ago? Actually, more than 15 years ago now, because that's like 2007, 2008. So yeah, more than 15 years ago. I'm 15 years older, for one. And I really have not been playing Halo for the most part of those 15 years. I tried to get back into Halo when Halo 4 came out. Or, well, sorry. I still did play some Halo when Halo Reach came out, but after a while I was like, you know what, I really don't like some of the changes that they've done, namely like the armor the armor effects, or whatever they're called, the armor things. Jesus Christ, I can't remember for the life of me what they're called. Where you had either the sprint or the jetpack or the armor lock, that kind of stuff. I didn't really care for that. I was like, this is starting to not feel like Halo anymore with this stuff. But I mean, it was still good enough that I'd play it with a couple of my Halo buddies. So I was like, yeah, I can still hop on and play this. But I mean, it didn't last. Halo Reach, I lost interest in it within a year. And Halo 4, I did not like at all. The whole loadouts thing, where they're trying to make it too much like Call of Duty and try to draw that crowd in, and I'm just like, just fucking stick to your guns, keep it Halo. Don't have this drop pods of power weapons coming in, or these loadouts, or any of that kind of bullshit. It's an arena shooter. Stick to your guns. That didn't happen, and I did not care about Halo very shortly after that. So I think if I got back into it, I would definitely never be able to get as good as I was. I think I could still get pretty good at it though. I just don't care for it. 'Cause games like that, I've always been very competitive, and games like that I get fucking frustrated with, because I know I can do really good, and when I am just playing like shit or sucking donkey dick, I get pissed off. So some of those gold parts and trim had really difficult challenges to get. I'll bet. That's how they maintain player engagement. They give you these tough things to do to try to unlock stuff. It's understandable. But yeah, it was honestly it was the same year we had in 2012 we had both Halo and Mass Effect 3 come out. And the one multiplayer I played for, I'm pretty sure I don't know if I played for for like 1,000 hours in 2012. I'm pretty sure in 2013 because I was, oh no, yeah, I was unemployed for the first portion of 2013, but most of 2012, almost all of it. I tried out a couple jobs that did not work out for like a couple months tops. But yeah, most of 2012 I was unemployed. So Mass Effect 3 and Halo 4 coming out, and one of those I sunk many hundreds of hours into, and it wasn't Halo 4. And it was at that point I realized, you know what, I just thoroughly enjoy cooperative multiplayer far more than competitive multiplayer, because I like the idea of, well, I mean, you still work together with your friends and your teammates in a competitive multiplayer environment, but I don't know, just something about it. I was like, you know, I prefer this kind of environment where everybody we're all playing to try to like work cooperatively, rather than you have your friends or your teammates that you're trying to work together with, and then you have another team that you're trying to beat the shit out of. And in that, for some reason, in that kind of a situation, it tended to be if you're doing not that great, your own team is bitching at you. And and regardless of whether you're playing well or not, the other team's also bitching at you. And it's like, you know what? That's just really not the kind of gaming environment that I really enjoy anymore. I mean, people would still do that in something like Mass Effect 3, where if they felt you're not really pulling your weight, or they felt that you're just doing stupid shit, yeah, sure, people, regardless, will bitch at you. So it's like, whatever. It was a lot more infrequent, I'll put it that way. And I was like, and I realized, I was like, you know, I just much prefer this kind of gaming environment where everybody's trying to work together in this. But that being said, I just realized that it has already been 2 hours, and I am just continuing to babble. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to quickly check something, if I can. It's taking forever to save the game at the start of the new year. We didn't finish any research, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and save this game. So this is Chapter 8. There's 2 more to go. If Joe the Frogman is unable to play MechWarrior with me tomorrow on the Wednesday, January 31st, I'm probably going to stream this again. And then Thursday on February 1st, I definitely would like to stream this. So if I don't stream it again tomorrow, then that would be Chapter 9 on the Thursday. That way, next Tuesday we can finish this. Or either that, or I stream one more time on the weekend just to be done with it. And then in that first actual week of February, we can move on to some other games that I really want to stream. Not 100% sure what it's gonna be. I might just jump in and start, because there's a couple games online I would like to do. The Homeworld games would be great because they have story-based campaigns, and Homeworld 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. Fantastic, legendary, classic RTS kind of a game. So playing through that and Homeworld Cataclysm and Homeworld 2 would be pretty sweet, I think. And there's probably a bunch of my viewers that have not played through those games, so hopefully we could enjoy those. Hopefully I can help you enjoy going through them the first time together. But you know, there's also some other stuff there that is less like story heavy. Of course, there's, like I mentioned, there's Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. There's also Darwinia, which is a really old game that I remember from Steam, from when Steam was new in like 2005, 2006. That's going way back. And a few other things that I've picked up over the last 9-10 months or so. But yeah, anyways, so that's going to be it for tonight. There's 2 chapters left. It's just taking forever time-wise because the game is going at a crawl. I really just wanted to research some weapons so that we could try to take on the Automated Dreadnought and successfully take it down. That did not happen this time around, so this was a rather uneventful chapter, I am sad to say. I'll be watching whatever you want to play, and I probably haven't seen most of the games. Night, Mobius. See you next time. Thanks, Professor Payne. It's good to hang out with you, buddy. And those of you who are also in the viewer list there, you know who you are. I appreciate you dropping by. Hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow for whatever's going to be going on. If Joe's available, we can play some MechWarrior. It's been a while since it's been at least a week or so since we played that, and I do enjoy playing MechWarrior, largely just because I fucking love MechWarrior. If not, we'll jump back into this. Will we? I don't know. Do I want to take a night off this week before Friday? We'll see. I'll let you all know in the usual ways on the YouTube community panel and in the Discord and on the Twitter if I go live. But ideally, I would like to have the last stream for this playthrough be on Tuesday. What day is that? February 6th? I would like that to be the last time that we stream this particular game, and that will wind up being the last time that I stream Stellaris Console Edition for the foreseeable future. Either until new stuff comes out, or I just reinvigorate it and really want to play it again, or something like that, after playing some other stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's going to be it. Hope to see you all again real soon. This is Mobius signing off for tonight. Peace.